Hey there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies. Good to have you here. Today's video is about what's stopping them. That's the question. What's stopping them? Because the thing that we help people with isn't always so obvious. It's not always the thing we think it is. You know, it's like, well, I help people with their marketing. But the question becomes, that immediately goes into my mind is, well, what's stopping them from just doing it? You know, it could make sense. You're talking to an entrepreneur and they say, I need to really market my business better. And I'd say, yeah, it's a good idea. You should do that. You should be better at that. I should be exercising. You're a fitness trainer. And somebody say, yeah, you should. Yeah, it's a healthy thing to do. You should go exercise more. Well, I should eat healthier. Yeah, I agree. Go do that. Yeah. I should be communicate better with my spouse. Yeah, definitely. That's a reasonable thing. But they don't. And all the shaming and tut-tutting and yes, you should do that, and isn't that obvious? All of that in the world is not going to help at all. It's just going to make it worse. And it begets the obvious question. Why aren't they doing it? Yeah, what's in the way? What's preventing them? What's stopping them from doing this thing that's so obvious? So let's take the exercise thing. Say, oh God, I should be exercising more. Yeah, you really should. It's just that I can't seem to find the time. That's the biggest thing. I'm just too busy. Okay, then that may be what you're selling to those people. How to exercise even if you can't find the time. So you got the even if frame. You know, without spending hours a day. How to exercise in 30 minutes a day. How to exercise, exercise for busy people, that kind of thing. Cooking for busy people. Or they may say, oh, I should really exercise more, but I don't want to injure myself. So then that's what you're selling, is how to exercise without the injury, or with less risk of injury. So with your people, if the result seems fairly obvious and the kind of result that if you were to share it, somebody would say, well, duh, obviously you should do that, then stop and ask yourself, what's stopping them? That they're aware of. This is key. What's the thing that's stopping them? Probably that they're aware of, that they would say. If you say, well, why don't you do this? This is, you need this, right? Yeah, God, I totally need that. I need to deal with my anger issues. I need to deal with my depression. I need to deal with it's just really messing up my life. I've got all this anxiety and I know there's ways to address it, but I just haven't even looked, well, why not? What's stopping you from dealing with it? That's the thing they need help with immediately. So now that may not be the thing that you sell, but then maybe you know somebody else who does that. So for example, they say, oh, I need to deal with the anxiety, but it's hard to find a therapist. You say, I know somebody who specializes in helping people find the right therapist in town. That's their whole gig. Or it's a network, it's an app, it's a something. What, really? Yeah. Or, I've actually created a course, a little mini free course on how to find the right therapist, and I'll walk you through it. In 5 days, you're going to have a list of the top therapists in your area. And have some questions to ask them and know how to pick the one that's best for you. No way, really? That's amazing. Yeah. Right, so it could be something you create to help them with that first step, or it could be something you refer out. And then when and you make a deal, you say, hey, look, I'm going to send you a bunch of people, and then when they're ready, can you send them back to me? Yeah, absolutely. And you get a reciprocal relationship in that way. So there's a lot you can do with this question of what's stopping them. Because sometimes people, it's like they're trying to sell exercise to people who know they need to exercise but aren't quite in the place to take advantage of it yet. And it's very frustrating because they know the people need it, the people know they need it, they know the people know that they need it, and they still aren't buying it. So that's a frustrating position, and the way out of it is to step back and say, why are they not doing it? What's happening? What's stopping them? What's in the way? And could I offer them help with that? Or do I know somebody else who can offer them help with that? And you have that in your back pocket so that when you're working with people and you can see that that's the roadblock, you have something to offer them. This is a really big deal. For me, almost all my clients need help with niche. Whenever I do my puttering sessions, working one-on-one with people, almost all of them, without my prompting, without my suggesting it, bring up that they need help with their niche as the first thing. So, the puttering sessions are one of the ways I help them with that. But you could see what would happen if somebody said, oh, I want to work with you. And let's just say I got to a point in my career I said, I only want to work with people with a clear niche. And people were coming to me and I'm laying out all these strategies. They say, well, I do that, but I don't have a clear niche. I said, well, yeah, you should go do that. It's, yeah, pick a niche, as if it's just that easy. Just pick a niche, real simple. It would be more compassionate for me to say, oh man, you don't have one? You know what? I got a colleague and they've got a course and go do that and then come back to me. Or to say, I've got a course on this, or here's a few options of things I have that can help you with your niche. Let's do that first, or go do that and then come back with something and we'll take it from there. So the thing that seems to be stopping them from working with you could actually be the genesis of a new product, a new offering for you, or the beginning of a new relationship with a colleague. So the thing that you think is a problem is actually an immense opportunity for your business. So there you go. Hopefully that's helpful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Apparently giving it a thumbs up helps it in the algorithm, and following these videos certainly helps, or subscribing, and hit the red button and the bell icon, and sharing makes a big difference for these videos and people actually seeing them. So if you're in a Facebook group or something with people you think might like these videos, please do share them. That's all. Thanks everybody.